Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Fashion Star Girls. In today's tutorial, I want to show you how to cut a trendy gown. It's a short gown. So let's get started. The shoulder is 8.5 inches plus 1 inch. I'm taking 9.5 inches. I'll come down by 1.5 inch. The shoulder is 9 inches. From shoulder to bust is 12.5 inches. Shoulder to half length is 18 inches. Shoulder to hip is 25.5 inches. The full length is 42 inches. I'm adding 2.5 inches, which is 44.5 inches. So I will rule a line this way. So I'm going to measure 9.5 inches here, the same measurement I measured at the shoulder. So this is the armhole line. I'll take the midpoint of it, which is 4.5 inches. The bust is 11 inches. I'll add 3.5 inches. The same thing here. It's a free gown, there's no doubt. The waist is 10 inches. I'll add 3.5 inches for the waist. The hip is 13 inches. I'll add 3 inches. I'll bring the 13 inches down plus 3 inches, making it 16 inches. So I'm going to measure 16 inches this way. I'll measure it straight. I'll connect from the hip to the full length of it. I'm connecting it straight. I'm using the hip curve to connect it this way. For the armhole, this is the back armhole. That is the back armhole. For the front armhole, I'll come in by 1 inch this way. I'll connect it like this. So this is the back armhole and this is the front armhole. This is the back and this is the front armhole. For the neck, I'm going to measure 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches. 4.5 by 4.5. For the back armhole, I'll measure 1 inch here. Then I'll connect it to this 4.5 inches that I took. For the front, I'll come down by 8.5 inches. This place will be open. I will attach a placket to it. So this is how the gown looks like. So I'm going to cut it now. It's a free gown. So I'm going to cut the back armhole first. Then I will remove the back side of it. Then I'll cut the neck depth. I'll come here and cut the front armhole. For this placket here, I don't want to cut it out. I'd rather make a facing. That's for the sleeve, which I'm going to join. I want to show you how to attach a pocket. So from the waist measurement, you come down by 2 inches. These 2 inches. Then you measure 7 inches. For the pocket. So I'm going to notch. So I've notched where I'm going to place my pocket, the side pocket. I'm going to show you how to cut the pocket now. I don't have enough fabric. This is 10 inches. You can make it 14 inches if you want. So I'm placing my hand this way. This is how I'm placing my hand. So I'm going to connect it this way. I'm making a curve. So here I'm going to measure 7 inches. Exact 7 inches. I'll cut it out. From here I'm going to mark 1 inch. I want to slant the pocket. So I'm slanting the pocket now. So this is my pocket. It's going to be 4 pieces. Pocket will be 4 pieces. So that's my pocket. So I'm going to join this part. This part is not complete. I'm going to join it. So I have a fabric that I'm going to cut and join. So I finished cutting the pocket. I want to cut the sleeve. I'm cutting the sleeve this way, so listen very attentively. The sleeve is 16 inches plus 1 inch allowance inclusive. That's the total is 16 inches. I'll take 15 inches but 1 inch allowance, making it 16 inches. So I'm going to fold in the 1 inch allowance. I'm folding it in. So I'll measure the width of it. The width is 10 inches. The width all around, I'm taking 10 inches for the width. 10 inches for the width. I'll come down by 5.5 inches. Then I'll draw a line this way. I'll look for the midpoint of it. I'm taking 5.5 inches. That is my midpoint. I'll come up by 1/2 inch. This is my 1/2 inch. So I'm going to connect it this way. I'll bring it down from the 1/2 inch. So I'm going to take out 1 inch from the 10 inches. Then I'll connect it to the 5.5 inches that I mark here. It's better for you to add allowance than for you to look for allowance everywhere, looking for material to join. So I have to retake my measurement. So I'm okay with the measurement. Now remember, I fold in the edge. So I'm going to cut the sleeve now. It's a basic sleeve. If you don't know how to cut a basic sleeve, please go to my channel, click on it. Click on the playlist. It will tell you on how to cut a basic sleeve. A basic sleeve comes with the basic bodies. So I'm cutting it this way. So I'm going to notch the sleeve. That's the center of the sleeve. So this is the essence of folding in the 1 inch. As you can see, this place is not straight, it's curved. So that is how it's going to look like. So I finished with the sleeve. So I want to show you how to cut the placket. The placket, I'm going to attach it to the front of the gown. I've already cut out one side of it, the left side of it. This is 7.5 inches by 2.25 inch. So I added 1 inch allowance, 1 inch allowance. So I iron the collar gum on it. I iron on it. So I fold it this way. I fold it this way. The same thing applicable to this place. That is how I folded it. Then I'm going to fold it into two. I'm going to iron it again and fold it into two. I have another one. The one by the right side of it, right side of the gown. It depends on where you want to place it. You might decide to place it on the left or on the right. The choice is yours. So here I have 12 inches. I've already cut out a collar gum. The collar gum is 2 inches. I'll place it this way. I'll place it this way. As you can see, this side is bigger than this side. So I will measure the opening of my gown, the placket, the front of the placket. The opening of the placket is 6 inches, but I'm going to take 7 inches. I'm taking 7 inches. So I'll mark the 7 inches this way. I'll mark it this way. So I'm going to place the collar gum this way. This side I want it to be 1 inch. 1 inch this way. So this is the way I'm going to cut it. I'll remain ½ inch. I'll cut it this way. Remain ½ inch. What I'm going to do, I'm going to iron it this way. I'll iron it this way. iron it this way. Then I'll fold this in and iron it. Iron it very well. This other end, you iron it like this. Morning. You iron it this way. I have two facing here. See how I got my facing. This is the facing for the front. This is the facing for the front. I add a gum stay, a cloth gum. I cut it the same way as I cut the gown. This is the back facing. I place a gum stay also so that I can make the neck straight. So I'm going to place it this way. I'll place it this way. Right side facing the right side. I'll place it this way. I'm going to pin it, place it this way. Then I'm going to trace. I'm going to sew it this way. So the same thing applicable to the back side of it. For the placket, this one is the left hand side of it. If you are placing the material this way, this is the left hand side of it. This is how I made it, and I'm going to fold it into two. I'll fold it this way. I'll fold it into two. Then I'm going to sew it this way. I'll sew it straight down to the end. This is for this one. For this other side of it, of the placket, I'm going to iron it this way. I'll iron it this way, iron it this way. This is where my 7 inches stop. I will lap it this way, fold it this way. Then I'll place it on it. I can place it like this and so, or might decide to fold the 7 inches into two, put it this way, and I'm going to sew it, and I'll stop here. Stop here. This is the gown, the short gown with placket. I'll place the placket. I'll place it this way. I'll fix the one by the right hand side of it. See how I iron the facing. The facing is iron already. Facing is iron already. This is how I fix it. I fold it into two. I now put it inside and sew. See how I stitch it? It's very neat. This is the back side of it. This is the front side of it. So this is the one for this other side, the long side of it. I'm going to place it this way. There are two ways to place it. It's either you place it this way, like this, or you fold this into two. Fold this into two and stop at the 7 inches that I made a notch. Divide it this way into two. Sew it down. Then sew this one and then cross each other side. Sew it in a cross form, or you place it this way, and stitch it this way. Stitch it like this. Stitch it this way. Stitch it and sew like this. Stop it here. That's another way of sewing it. If you sew this way, it can be opening like this. So I'll fix the pocket. This is how I fix the pocket. I place it this way. I sew it. After sewing it, I top stitch it. This is how neat it is. Top stitch it. I top stitch this side too. I sew and top stitch. This is the front side of it. This is the back side of it. I sew it and top stitch. This is the pocket. This is the back facing. I've ironed the facing. This is how it looks like. The back side of it. I'm going to take the circumference. I want to sew by 1 inch all around to the end. So I'm going to sew the sleeve this way. I'm going to attach it. I've made a notch here. I've sewed the sleeve. The sleeve is sewn already. This is how neat it is. The two sides has been sewn. So I'm going to attach it. Now I'm going to the machine to sew. Then I'll bring it out. The final end of it, I'll bring it out for you to see. This is the concluding part of this video. I finished the gown. See how the gown look like. It's fine. See how it is. It's very neat and so fine. You can see the pocket here. See the pocket. I have a very neat pocket here. See the other side of the pocket here. So this is the placket. I fixed my placket. The short one is at the right hand side of the gown. The left hand side of the gown has the long one. If I cross, this is the placket. Is so neat. So this is the gown. It's so fine. Please sew your own. You like it, not it. Wear it. Is a sleeve. So please, thank you so much for watching my video. I expect you to sew your own. Don't relent. It's just a simple cutting and simple sewing. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. Just click on the notification button. You'll be notified of any video I posted. Thank you so much. Bye. Love you guys. God bless you. Stay cool.